So we're back at data exploration. We've been exploring it with respect to the normal distribution and whether or not the data kind of look like the normal distribution. But now we're going to get a little bit more into data exploration and data visualization. You may want to see how things are related. This will be the last video for the week 1 series of RStudio, and in the future weeks there's plenty more we can cover with this program. So if we want to see how the data look with respect to one another, or the columns with respect to one another, we are interested in maybe doing a scatter plot. So the command for our scatter plot is plot, and then there's two different options. Here, when I do plot, it prompts me for the X versus Y type situation. So maybe I'm interested in looking at how life expectancy, let's say 1990, is related to the household income. Okay, so we can plot that. And then we get this imagery. We can also, I'm going to hit the up key to replace or bring back this command. I can also replace that comma with this little shift squiggly line button. So that squiggly line, whatever that's called, typo there, and it will invert that Y and X axis. So now life expectancy is over there and household income's there. The first one here, the X comma Y variable, is the one that's most commonly used. So how to do a little bit more with this? You know, you might want to click on that and edit it or something, but this is a command-driven program. So we're going to do a little programming here on making this thing look like you want it to. So we will start off, I can hit up and bring back those old commands, plot. Now this plot life expect thing wouldn't work. I'm going to add in there, if you haven't attached anything, you would have to do the big combined data set $, life expect 1990, comma, big combined data set $, and we're doing household income. That is the same thing, except for now look how long the variable names are. They're horrible, right? They have the $sign in there. So that attach feature that we've already used allows us to do this. If you forgot how to do the attach thing I'm talking about, attach big combined data set, right? I hit enter, it does that, and now they're attached. So I've swept that to clean that. I'm gonna hit up, up. All right, there's the plot that we've just done. So it makes that graph there, it looks like that. So we want to do more with that. We want to make this look more visually appealing, or maybe you're doing a publication for a journal and you have to label these variable names better, and you don't want to go in and try to change the variable name up there. It's just easier to just change it on the graph. So how do we do that? Well, I'm going to hit up and bring that command back, and then I'm going to jump inside the parentheses, and I'm going to put this comma here, and I'm going to give it a title. Main, and I'm going to say make the main, which is the main title, equal, and we can call it whatever. Life expectancy versus, I'll do it lowercase, versus household income. When I do that, look at that, it gave me a title. I can hit up on that command if I want to and jump inside the parentheses, and I can even label the different variables. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, so I want to label the x-axis, xlab equals quotation marks. What do I want to call it? I'm going to call it the life expectancy. Actually, I'm going to do 1990 life expectancy, and then inside the quotations I'm going to say put it in years. And that right there will actually label that. But I'm going to continue on. I'm also going to do Y lab equals household income parentheses $. So now when I do that, what happened? It relabeled the y-axis, the Y lab household income $, and it relabeled the x-axis, what I wanted to label that. So that's pretty cool. We can make it even more cool than that. There are commands to alter how this stuff appears as well. We may be interested in changing the color of those black dots. So as long as I'm inside the parentheses, I'm going to make this bigger so as long as I'm in the parentheses here of this big command, so all I did, if you're curious, I'm going to delete this. I hit up to bring back my most recent command. I hit down to bring up a previous command. So just playing around with the up and down key to get a command. So I'm inside my parentheses, and now I'm just going to type in col equals and then quotation marks blue. Uh-oh, what'd I do wrong? Let's see. Comma, col. Oh, I forgot. There has to be a comma dividing these. There we go. Comma, col equals blue. That comma's not there. Comma. Enter. There we go. So there's a lot of text there. But once I've got it figured out, say I don't like that blue color. I want to try something else. So I hit the down key. And maybe I'm interested in purple or something like that. It's got all kinds of different colors. I don't know. I know it's got like green, we're EKU, so you can do maroon. It's kind of, you know, stump the RStudio program, see what color it doesn't have. I'll create something weird like azure. Apparently it even has azure. I mean, I don't know. Turquoise, if I'm spelling that right. It's even got that. I mean, you think of the color beige. Got that too. So, you know, this program can create a lot of things that we're just scratching the surface of what all is possible. So, obviously, a color that stands out more like maroon would be more impactful. Some journals may only allow black and white coloration. So it's not unique though to just this particular plot. Remember we did histogram earlier? Histogram, we'll do the histogram for Life Expect 1990. We run it. There it is. You want to add some color to it or a title? You can do that. You want to just label the x-axis? We can do that. So I'm going to stay with inside the parentheses, and the main title is already there. I'm comfortable with that. I'm just going to do, well, we'll do main equals Life Expect 1990 histogram. We'll do main equals Life Expectancy 1990 histogram. Okay, comma, and I want to change the name of the X label. X label equals quotation mark, Life Expectancy 1990, parentheses, years, comma. Oh, actually, I want that all in quotes, then comma, and now I want a color. So I'll do color, let's go with, I don't know, I'm going to try dark blue and see if I can stump it. Oh, it even has dark blue. So that's easy enough. So this is the last part of our assignment. I may give you a different data set to work with or a couple different data sets to explore or work with. So fairly easy stuff so far, hopefully. So if you have questions, you've got my contact information. I'm happy to work with you to help make this a meaningful experience for you. RStudio.cloud, it's free of charge. So enjoy.